One thing that I love that we've been on the same page about is not paying them goddamn bills. Like, I just love how everybody is just opting out. I'm seeing more and more creators talk about how they haven't paid their car notes and they haven't paid their credit card bills. And I don't mean that in a certain type of way. I mean that in a way of, I'm glad that we're finally saying, you know what? Fuck them bills. Like, America will figure out the debts. We don't care. More and more people aren't paying their mortgages to the point that they have so many people on the foreclosure list that they don't know what to do. They don't know where to start. And I'm not gonna lie, it's stuff like that that I feel like is gonna bring change to the economy. Us doing everything together, everybody saying no. Like, I definitely feel like there's gonna be a change.
It's gonna be a change, all right. The rich gonna get richer. They got so many houses they don't know where to start. The rich gonna buy up all of those properties. You will own nothing. It's starting to kick in now. People are owning nothing and they happier. They're happy to give up their cars. You know what? I don't want it. Some people turn them in, take them back to the dealership. I don't want it. They're happy to give up their cars, their homes, everything that they got, everything that they have. People are happy about it. You know what? I ain't paying my bills. That's the only change that's going to happen. It's not going to be some type of revolutionary change that makes a turning point in the economy. The only turning point will be the wealth being transferred over to the rich from middle class. That's the only change. It ain't going to be what they thinking.
This is the last month. Right now we're digging into our emergency savings. Yeah. So unless we feel comfortable digging into our emergency savings in 6 months.
If we can't make the 3,000, we might have to move with my mom and dad.
Or find a cheap place to rent.
So I just found out that 30% of Americans are not paying their bills. Yeah, you heard that right. 30% of Americans are not paying their bills. Now, if we look at the entire U.S. population, we'll round it up to 350 million. Let's say 350 million. Now, anywhere between 50 and 100 million of those people are not paying bills. Man. They're not old enough to have expenses or be responsible for those expenses.
Gotcha.
So let's just wipe out, let's say 50 million to make it easy. So 350 down to 300 million. That means if 30% of Americans are not paying their bills, that is a little under 100 million people have just...
Man, I thought the first figures were something. That was the amount of people that just aren't old enough to pay bills, or they don't have bills. They stay with their parents or something. Sheesh, man. That 30% don't sound like a lot. It's a whole lot. 100 M's, 100 million people not paying their bills.
Said, nah, I'm good. I'm okay. Not paying my rent.
Don't pay back your credit card. Who cares, man? Who gonna stop you? If the government can be in debt, so can I. So can you. Open up 10 credit cards, 50 credit cards, run them up. Keep it going, No one's gonna stop us.
I'm gonna stop them right there. Somebody is gonna stop you. Now, I can't stop you from crashing out, acquiring all of that debt without paying it back. He's talking about the government. There's something called good debt and bad debt. I ain't even gonna say the government's debt is good debt, but on paper, it's looked at like that. It's investments. You take money to go to war. War is an investment. As crazy as it sounds. They're investing into tanks. They're investing into war equipment, right? The USA is a corporation. It's a business. Their spending goes towards business. It makes so the country can continue to operate. That's good debt. Bad debt is debt that goes towards liabilities instead of assets. It goes towards what everybody else spending it on. They spending it on trips, groceries, the costs of being an American, the cost to stay alive. It's not making them an ROI. It's not giving them nothing back in return on the business side. It's all personal. On the personal side. Y'all get me?
Oh my God, are y'all paying attention to what's going on? Like, I just seen multiple videos on my timeline of people have stopped paying their bills. They said that, times are so hard, and if the government ain't got to pay their bills, we shouldn't have to pay our bills either. So they're literally, one comment said that she works for a major bank, and I want to say she said 35% of people who got mortgage loans are not paying their mortgage, and the banks don't know what to do. People have stopped paying their bills. Like, it's a no bill paying trend out right now, y'all, where they like, come on, join me. Stop paying your bills. Y'all not scared? I mean, when you already, if you ain't got it, you just ain't got it. I'm gonna ask my husband what he want to do.
This trend gonna turn into their worst nightmare. What you gonna do with that eviction on your credit when nobody wants to rent to you no more? Or you can't get a mortgage anymore? Then what? You gotta hope you get a private landlord if they want to give you a chance. People make these quick decisions like that, like I'm gonna stop paying my bills, and I don't think they think about the long-term effects of it, how their life will be later down the line as they get older and they still have these things following them. You know, it'll stay on your credit for about 7 years before a collection drops off if you don't get your credit repaired. A lot of people leave it on there. They don't even know how to efficiently or effectively do credit repair, or they don't know nobody that does it legitimately. Now they have to suffer for 7 years. And when you don't got nobody that'll let you stay with them, where you gonna go? It's just something to think about. Think twice before you jump on the bandwagon, unless you leave in the country. I see people doing that. They like, you know what, I got all these student loans. You know, I got all of these unpaid credit card bills, all of these medical bills that I'm not gonna pay. Let me just leave the country and start my life over elsewhere where credit does not matter. Okay, as long as they don't seize your money. When they start tapping them bank accounts, it don't matter where you at. When you start getting sued and all that, and they start revoking your assets and coming for your money, unless you find some other type of way. Maybe you got your money in crypto. Maybe you got a lump sum of money in crypto and you're going to be good. You can survive off of that until you die. I don't know. But for most people, that's not the case.
Yeah, I just got one question. Just one question. What y'all think they gonna do if I don't pay my car note? Like, I'm sick of paying car notes. I'm sick of paying for insurance. I ain't registered my car. My birthday was in February. It's almost August. It is August. And I ain't got no tags. My old plate still on the car. I no longer give a fuck. I'm not paying no tickets. I'm not doing none of that. I don't even have any tickets. But I don't want to pay my car note. I'm sick of paying it. It's already past due. This is going to be the second month if I don't pay it. It was due today. The lady just texted me, said, hi, our auto pay didn't go through, blah, blah, blah. I know it did. I know it did. I gave you my chime. It's nothing on my chime. Well, what you think they going to do?
Take the car. You're going to be saying my old car. You're not going to be saying my car. It's not yours. It's theirs. You're borrowing the amount of time that you have with it. And those days are about to end. As soon as you see that repo man pulling up, once he lift that car up and put it on the back of that truck, it's not yours no more. She asking, what do we think gonna happen? They gonna take it? What you mean? What you think gonna happen if you don't pay it? She should know that. That has to be rhetorical. You already know they gonna come get it.
Because I don't want to pay no car note. I'm sick of paying a car note every month. What am I paying a car note for? The car is like overpriced. This is the fucking Dodge Journey, and it was like $20,000. Don't have bad credit, but don't be like me. And now I owe $9,000. I only had it for 1 year, and I'm like, I don't even think that's correct. I think it's $9,000 before the interest. I mean, without the interest, and it's like probably $15,000, $14,000 with the interest. I'm just gonna keep putting this bitch in my garage. That's all I'm gonna do. And we gonna swap. When my man gotta go to work, he gonna drop me off. Blase, blase. But we gonna put it in the garage. We need 2 cash vehicles. We done paying a fucking car note. Like, this shit is dumb. And I don't even pay insurance. I don't even get into an accident. What the fuck I need insurance for? Like, it's a waste of money. I've always paid insurance, always had my tags right. Multiple vehicles. This is my 5th vehicle. I'm straight. It's a waste of money. And then they don't even give you your money back when you don't have an accident all year. Like, what is in it for me? Why am I giving y'all $400 a month for insurance and $420 a month for a car note? Like, that's stupid. So yeah, catch me if you can.
I keep trying to tell y'all, hit them auctions up. Look at here. Since all of these people are not paying their car notes, their cars will end up being auctioned off. You go ahead and take that cash, the money that you would have been paying on the car note. Let's say you go 60 days like her or more not paying it. Go to an auction, get you a car for about $800, a cash car. If you got more money than that, pay more than that. Pay you a couple thousand if you want to. But you can get something decent for $800. I know a millionaire. This is his main source of income. He buy cars for about $800 to $2,000. He flip them for anywhere from, if he buy for $800, he might flip it for $2,000 to $3,000. Especially if he getting them for $1,000 or $2,000. He definitely selling them for $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. Good cars. People lost them. He goes to dealers only auctions. You might not be able to go to one if you don't pay that $2,000 fee to get everything situated. It's a $2,000 fee. But if you don't have that, then you can still go to an auction. It still will be better than you paying that car note. It's yours now. You can actually say it's yours. You don't got to be saying my car when it's not yours because you're still paying on it. And you're definitely about to stop paying on it. Therefore, that's not going to be your vehicle. You get me? Go to the auction. That's even better than Facebook Marketplace. But you can do that too if you don't want to sit up in the auction all day. Go to Facebook Marketplace.